I'm actually determined to beat this fucking game. You know, mostly because I made the whole, like, thing. Like, I've got actual shit to do tomorrow, which is cool. So this, I'm gonna see how far I have left in here, but I'm gonna try my damnedest. Okay. Yeah, how many chapters I got left? So I'm like at the end of chapter 1. sucks. I'm just gonna have to figure something out later for that too. Like every fucking thing else, you know. Do this game. I like this game. In that way, I can turn off my mood lights for once. But with this, I can't just play music. we gotta have something like actually in the background playing. Yeah, here we go. Here's something that sounds absolutely fucking disturbing.
Pow Envy might be the world's dirtiest Roblox streamer, going viral for the cesspool that is his room. But to say that it got that way in one day would be dead wrong. The saga of Pow Envy and his disgusting room is deep and has been going on for years. It all started out innocent enough. He was a simple man who liked to stream Roblox. His favorite thing to do in the game was to play a one-piece Roblox crossover, where he would open up chests expecting to get rare fruits out of them. He would occasionally rage after losing a duel or having his items stolen, but nothing of his would really go viral. At least, not until he began to give glimpses of his room. Pow Envy would start off posting a couple of quick videos of his desk to his TikTok, and after much begging from his fans, he would post his very first day in the life video, giving people a better glimpse into just how he lived.
Day in the life of a small streamer. First, I wake up after sleeping for 12 hours, so I'm still pretty tired. I then get up and head over to my gaming setup. Now this setup is great, I love it. However, sometimes I have to step around some of my stuff. I sit down, drink a nice cold cup of Starbucks Frappuccino because water tastes disgusting. Then I grab my Fiesta-sized bag of Takis, which has all the protein calories I need for a good breakfast. I then wash it down with a McCafe root beer that I DoorDashed for $21. This ends up making me very sleepy. I've already been awake for 8 hours. I need to go back into hibernation or I will pass out. And that just about concludes Day in the life of a small streamer.
I'm sure that many of you have been able to pick up by now that he's playing some kind of character, and that is the case, but I will say, art often imitates life, and that was merely a slight glimpse at the filth. It will get much, much worse as we go on. His subscribers had already seen enough, though. They began to leave comment after comment begging him to clean his room. And after some
Don't fuck with
protest,
me.
he would finally post the first round of cleaning that gave us a look into just how bad it was.
First, I get started with the bed stand. This is where I have all my waters for my daily hydration. As you can see, it's cleaned up. I'm getting the floor cleaned now. Still got a long way to go. I then grab the vacuum after picking up most everything. Still got some stuff on the side to tidy up. And now my Roblox streams are ready to resume. I love Roblox. I love Roblox.
Let me just save you another 5 seconds of I love Roblox. Even though Pow Envy said that he cleaned up his room for his Roblox streams, it became very clear that he did it because he had acquired a new girlfriend. Seeing her on his TikTok page was shocking, even if their relationship was relatively short. At this time, you might be thinking, good for him. He's got a clean room, a girlfriend, he's a Roblox streamer. Hell, he has it all. But as the days turned into weeks, his room began to turn into a mess, becoming so filthy that Pow Envy would acquire many new roommates.
Nope.
First, I went over what we have. We have a roach infestation. I don't think it's caused by me. I think it's just they're really invasive. We've got some bowls we have to clean up. Found this hot dog. July 4th. Alright, we clean up this chair. Get some of these bowls down. That's a little crusted on. Might need to soak it in some hot water first. We have some frappuccinos. Looks like something tried growing in here. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Now we got some snack trays. Gotta clean these up. Don't want my dog to eat them. I think he already did. Some of it's missing. Found a little baby roach trying to get away. Sorry, honey. Didn't mean to leave that down there. Hope you don't mind. Alright, well that's about it. The room's pretty clean now. We've made a lot of good progress. So we're just gonna finish up another day. I'm pretty exhausted, so stay tuned.
This may come as a shocker to you, but their relationship did not last much longer after this TikTok was posted. Something about roaches that people just don't seem to like. Pow Envy has absolutely no problem with them, most likely carrying 3 or 4 around with him in his hair at all times.
See, that's...
And you know what they say about roaches. If you see one, there's 100 you can't see. I think Pow Envy had been hiding this fact for quite some time, because based on the varying sizes of these roaches, I would say they've been there a while. It was only just now at this point in the timeline that he stopped caring if everyone knew. Made all the worse when you realize this is a Boss Man Jack style situation. Pow Envy still lives at home with his parents. This is not an apartment that he's trashing, that he's infesting with roaches. It is his parents' beautiful home. They must have some money, because it's really nice. We're talking white marble floors. Well, at least it was nice before the roach infestation, which throughout the months would get progressively worse, spreading to every corner of the house.
I saw him hiding behind the toaster oven. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there he is. Alright, he doesn't know what's coming. I have fingers of doom like Thor's hammer. Give him a little smushes, and there he is.
Homie's fingering these roaches.
Beautiful dead roach. I wonder if he misses his family members. They're all in my glue traps. They never know what came. Thanks for watching. First, when I wake up, I kill any pesky roaches that were trying to eat my leftover dinner. That's so mean, but I got my pizza back. My roach infestation has gotten pretty bad.
He got his pizza back from the roach?
Someone said it's because I left food out, but they eat plants,
bitch.
So I don't get it. But I got my trash can anyway. And yeah, guys, my chair is dirty, but don't worry, I don't use it anymore. I have this chair.
The roaches were out of control.
Oh, thank God.
I can only imagine just how many of them were living in that house. He would post TikToks of them everywhere, almost proud of it. At least until I assume he got an earful from his mother. Pow Envy had been doing the glue traps, he'd been killing the roaches on his own, but they still seemed to come back with more and more numbers. He had to think outside the box. He had to get creative. He had to think of a way to stop this problem once and for all. And one day, he was struck with one of the most genius thoughts that any human had ever had in their entire life. To combat the roach infestation, he would buy 2 rats, and he would train them to hunt down the cockroaches.
The roach infestation's out of control. And no, I'm not building a roach army. Even though when I go to the bathroom, I find them everywhere. They just wait around for me. It's like they want to be recruited. But I will not submit. No.
My
I'm
brother
building
in
something even
Christ.
better.
What?
Rat army. You see, I was doing some research, and rats, turns out they love to eat roaches. So I will be training these 2
No.
baby mice,
No.
baby rats, into
Stop.
honed, deadly, lethal
I'm not
killers.
watching this
I will
shit.
be
I'm
putting
just
them through
listening
John
to
Wick
it.
training. They will become killers. They will become some of the strongest, most brutal rats that have ever existed. They will hunt down roaches like Predator 2012 movie. Look at him. He looks innocent and cute now, but wait
Wait,
until
the
he's got his battle
2002
scars.
movie.
That roach, dead.
Suka Blair.
These rats, lethal. Fellas, I hope you'll join me on this journey. We're gonna kill the roaches.
Believe it or not, doing all this while looking like the long-lost son of Steve Buscemi will make you viral. Though his personality may be exaggerated, the state of his room is not. And people across TikTok began to pick up on this, and some of his videos began to get millions of views and hundreds of thousands of likes. YouTube videos were made about him, and the Drama Alert Twitter even tweeted about it, much to the disdain of Pow Envy, who the Drama Alert team believed was female.
Yo, as cool as it is being noticed by Keemstar, it'd be nice if he didn't call me a her. Do I look like a woman? What is this? Keemstar, fix this.
Despite all of the negative attention that Pow Envy was getting for the state of his room, it was still attention, something that he relished in. And of course, is a big reason that his brand is just being filthy. After seeing that room updates
His name's not
and
even
cleaning
Frank.
videos were what the people wanted, he was further incentivized to not clean it at all. And some of the things seen in the next couple of room update videos were flat out sickening. I'm not even joking when I say some of this stuff made me physically ill. What kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't share it with you?
I may have been a little lazy recently. My friend came over, and you can see his gaming setup's a little messy. I also was eating some snacks that I kind of forgot to take down. We had a 12-pack of Dr. Peppers, so that's why you see a lot of those. There's a little hamburger. But, you know, honestly, guys, it's still better than it was. My pet rat's looking adorable. He really inspires me to just do my best.
What, to not
This chicken
clean?
noodle soup has
To not do
formed
anything?
into
Like
a
what?
solid mass. I'm gonna have to take that down before my parents see it.
God, I hate this.
Unfortunately, I will be
Why'd I
beat
come
for
here?
those stained lines. My rats are
I
looking really
wasted
cute
half
today.
the day just
Taking down some of
fucking
these
getting
plates
here.
like the Alfredo, and I don't know what this is called. Maybe like jambalaya or gumbo. Anyway, it's already looking a lot better. We've gotten a lot of the bulk out of the way. This coffee was not looking too appetizing, so I went ahead and took it down. Found some leftover Denny's. I think the syrup spilled. I don't know how that happened. This coffee looked fuzzy. That's a no drinker. Denny's was dinner last night, and I love my Denny's, but I couldn't finish it. I get my Coca-Cola. I ordered this last night with the Denny's. It was like separate. I think it tastes good for McDonald's, but they forgot the straw. So, guys, how are you gonna forget my straw? Like, this is why I don't tip drivers. Anyway, that really annoyed me. But my cat was looking really cute. Look at him, Grumpy Cat. He's so cool. Thanks, Freedom. That's my mom. She got pretty mad at me. I thought it was funny.
Pow Envy the type of guy you hit with the "I didn't know you had a sister." I think that the pieces of this puzzle are beginning to fall into place for me. Nice house, hot mom, sickly looking. Pops must have some real money. My jealousy aside,
Oh, no.
I'm sure that
It's
you
him
guys have
again.
been asking yourself one simple question this whole video. Just how does he look so good? How
Francis,
does he
no.
keep his teeth so yellow, his hair so greasy, his skin so shiny? Well, YouTube, do I have the insider information for you? Here is Pow Envy on skincare.
I keep my skin glowing as a Roblox streamer. When I'm not watching movies with my favorite pet little roach, or I'm not playing with my baby rats, aren't they adorable? then I am keeping my skin clear. It's very important. To start off, you get clean bed sheets. Make sure to wash these at least once every 3 months because that keeps them nice and pristine and soft for your skin. Also, make sure to eat healthy breakfast. I personally enjoy a strawberry Pop-Tart and a side of Starbucks coffee to go with it. Now, soda's bad, so I only drink 2 minis at a time. It's still less than a full normal can. Also, 1 bottle of water a day is enough to keep the acne away. That's what I say. And if you can't drink water because you think it tastes weird, then just drink it with a show. It helps you distract from the bad flavor of water. It helps me anyway. Now, for the bathroom routine, you gotta remember, all of this stuff, it's just chemicals. So I don't put any of it on my face. Nuh-uh-uh, it's bad. So, what I instead do is I like to go to my room, put my desk in front of the window. That way I get no sunlight, because sunlight causes bad skin. It's a common fact. Everybody knows
This is so fucked.
So, no sun for me. Now, my rats do like to clean my skin. They give me little licks, and they help my skin stay clear. Thanks, Bella, and thanks for watching.
Of course, no one really believes that he cleans himself by letting his rats lick him. A good chunk of the way that he acts on camera is a character. But you cannot fake the roach infestation. You cannot fake the levels of filth in that room. For some reason, half-eaten food seems to be one of his favorite things to leave lying around. And a lot of this food has established an ecosystem of its very own. Some of that shit has been there for weeks, is what I'm trying to say. There's no faking that, or the roaches, which of course keeps getting worse and worse, with roaches making an appearance in almost every
Oh, hell no,
TikTok
dude, get
these
outta
days.
here.
My top 5 favorite roaches that I found in my gaming room. Starting us off at number 5 is this little fella who watched Star Wars with me. Number 4 has to be
No.
this guy who I found underneath my toaster oven. I did have to annihilate him with my Thor power fingers, but it's okay. I was good. This little guy is number 3. He was so energetic and lively. He was really fun to play around with. Found him in my bathroom.
Oh,
A special honor is this guy who died. Rest in peace, the goat. I don't know what killed him, but that sucks. Next up will be number 2. It's going to be this guy who was trying to drink my coffee, which I just think is so cool. I would love to share a coffee with him. And number 1 is my dear beloved Albert. Albert did, in fact, become one of my favorite roaches of all time. I put him in a little bottle, gave him a nut, some water, and I had him for a few days. We became really good friends. After playing with my favorite little roach, I call her Maeve. She's Queen Maeve. She's also pregnant too, so I'm taking good care of her, making sure she's fed. But moving on, I head over to my local Walgreens because I gotta get me a new toothbrush. This thing was $70. I used my mom's credit card, but hopefully she won't even notice and I don't get in trouble.
wait, a
But it's
70?
like a lightsaber. Wow, wow. Isn't that cool? Hygiene's important, guys. I like to brush once a week because of how many chemicals it has, but I made an exception for this girl. And look what I found. I found another roach. It's so much fun. They're like Pokemon. Also, I need a new creamer for my coffee that doesn't mold as quickly because it molds too fast. I can't save it for later and continue drinking it.
As the TikToks get closer and closer to the current date, the roaches get bigger and bigger. While in the past his mother had probably seen a roach here, a roach there, now it was getting out of hand. And so, Pal
Well, yeah,
Envy
of
was
course I
given a
gotta give him a
dilemma.
road head.
Either clean his room or move out of the house. Of course, we don't know exactly if his mom made these claims or if it was just for a TikTok title due to Pow Envy playing a character 95% of the time. But the fact of the matter is that for the first time in a long time, that room got cleaned. But not by Pow Envy, by the group of maids that he hired to do it for him.
I hired maids to come clean my room. As a Roblox streamer, my room gets really messy sometimes, so I decided to finally hire some maids. This is before the cleaning. They even brought their own vacuum. That'll be helpful. They're already hard at work. She's doing a great job of cleaning my room. They did make me pay extra because they said it was very messy. However, I'm finally getting rid of this chair, so if you're driving by my house and you see this on the street, go ahead and pick it up. It's all yours. My bathroom's all clean now. Look
Good
at
job
this.
doxing
They even
yourself,
got rid of that
jackass.
little orange circle in my toilet. I kind of want it back though. I might purposefully create one again. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, here comes the moment of truth. Are you ready to see my room clean? And voila! Look at this. It's like walking into a brand new house. It doesn't even feel like my room anymore. It feels like I'm living in a fever dream where I never existed. Look, they even put a trash bag in. I don't use trash bags, but who knows? Maybe I will now. I guess you gotta wait and find out. Now, this looks pretty good so far, so stay tuned. I don't know where we're gonna go from here. Maybe we'll go outside.
It literally looks like a stabbing occurred in that room. Please say a little prayer for these poor cleaners. The stuff that they witnessed in there will probably stay with them for the rest of their lives. Another big question that you might be asking yourselves: does Pow Envy feel any shame? Well, I think I have a clip that sums it up perfectly. And if you're not convinced after seeing this that he has no shame, tell me why in the comments below.
I got a roach costume! What do you guys think about this? This might be the coolest thing ever. It really ties me together as a human for Halloween. Look at it. The arms go up and I can dance around. Look at my little wings. This is gonna be a killer at the parties for sure. Look at it. It's so detailed. I really feel like I'm at home. I wonder if I saw a roach in my room, if it would think that I was one of them. And look, I can even put these little hand gloves things on. And then I've got even roach claws. No fingers needed, of course, just roach claws.
Not only is he embracing being known across the internet as the filthiest Roblox streamer, but he's also profiting off of it, using all the hype to launch his Twitch streams and of course his TikTok page. And this seems to be the direction that he's sticking with. The room is already getting messy again. The roaches never left, they're still there of course, and it seems like the only thing that has really changed is that Pow Envy shaved his head. Though what he is doing is absolutely disgusting and disrespectful to his parents, he's not really hurting anyone. He's just playing a character that's a dialed up version of himself. And while that might be fake, the roaches and the mess certainly is not. And if it is true that his parents were threatening to kick him out before, I wonder what will happen in the future if he maintains his ways. But rest assured that if anything happens, I'll keep you guys covered right here on the channel. That's about all we have for Pow Envy today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially till the end. This video was really fun to make, despite it being pretty disgusting. I'd be lying if I said that some of the videos I make don't bum me out after making them. Sometimes the subject matter is just too grim, and I feel like I saw too much. But with ones like these, it's just really fun, and I hope to do some more light-hearted content in the future like this. That's the end of my little rant there, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. The absolute biggest of shoutouts to all my channel members. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it's true when I say that the channel would not be the same without you. And to you watching this video right now, I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time it is, just go have a good time. And be sure to keep it Kiwi.
Oh god, he's like... No, you see, I'd love to do a video on Cyrax. I'd love to play a video for Cyrax, but I haven't, but at the same time, you know, it's whatever. You know, maybe one day I'll just, like, trip really hard on acid and just fucking beat the game, finally. Cobra went to jail?
How's everyone doing today? It's Kiwi Tapes. So news broke a couple nights back that King Cobra JFS had been thrown in
Like a
jail around the
mailbox or some
holidays
shit.
for public intoxication. It happened on the 23rd, and apparently Josh said that he had done some really messed up stuff and that his dad let him out of the car to loaf and jug, and before he knew it, he was in handcuffs. Well, we have the police report here today, so we're gonna read the police report, we're gonna speculate a little bit, and then we're gonna watch some clips of his response. So we're going to read the police report first. Upon my arrival, I contacted the RP Clint Saunders, who was standing outside of his vehicle, which was parked under the awning at the fuel pumps. Clint stated that his 31-year-old son Joshua Saunders is intoxicated and causing a disturbance. Clint stated Josh consumed an entire bottle of hard alcohol in the vehicle. Clint also stated that Josh made several suicidal and homicidal statements. Clint stated that he no longer felt safe living with Josh for the rest of the night, especially with Josh intoxicated. Clint added a bunch of stuff that was redacted. I'm assuming that that would be information about Josh's mental
There's people out there that
officer
are concerned that
observations. I then
Cobra
contacted
has the
Josh,
capacity
who
to,
was
like,
sitting in the
hurt
rear
people.
passenger seat of Clint's vehicle. I observed a strong...
It's like so far
sorry,
there's
this
only
isn't
been like
funny.
2 lolcows that
I
are able to do that.
observed
so
a
far.
strong odor of alcohol coming from Josh during my contact with him. I also observed Josh's eyes, which were bloodshot, watery, and extremely lethargic. Josh's speech was slurred and slow. This is just every day. I'm sorry, officer, but the eyes and the speech, that's all the time, man. Okay. However, he does state that he does not have the desire to harm himself or anyone else several times, admitting that he drank alcohol, but denying to have made any suicidal or homicidal statements earlier that day. Officer actions. I explained to Clint and Josh that I believed it was best that I transport him to the ARC so that he can detox from alcohol that he consumed. Clint agreed to this plan, and we were inevitably able to have Josh agree to go to the ARC as well, so it took a little convincing. Dispatch advised me that the ARC was having an issue with the heating in their building, and that they would not be accepting new intakes.
Oh, what's
at
the matter?
time.
You only want to
At
come
this
hang out
point
when I'm
in
trying to fucking sleep?
contact, Clint had departed
What's up?
from the scene.
What's up,
I
homie?
advised Josh
I
that
can't
the
sleep-
ARC
I
would
can't
no
sleep
longer
at
be
night
an
anyways.
option for him during this incident. So it sounds like Clint left Josh in the capable hands of this officer, and this officer was going to send Josh to a location where he could detox. It seems like it wasn't like a jail situation, maybe like a shelter, I'm assuming. Clint drove off with that in mind. Little did he know that Josh would screw it all up. I explained to Josh that he could admit himself to the hospital in order to have his mental health and alcohol consumption evaluated. I also explained to Josh that if he did not want to admit into the hospital, that he could stay the night in the coma shelter. Josh was adamantly not willing to accept either of these options despite my efforts to convince him that it was better than being
Why would I
outside
not
in the below zero
Try to
degree
bump
weather.
whatever goes
I then
bump in the
told
night.
Josh he could admit himself into the hospital, or I would have to place him under arrest for public intoxication. Josh continued to refuse to go to the hospital. I placed Josh under arrest for public intoxication. I then placed Josh
Like, that's
into
just absurd.
handcuffs using the standard cuffing procedure, and I transported Josh to the detention facility where I booked him under the charge of public intoxication. So that's what the officer observed. Clint stated that Josh drank a whole bottle of hard liquor in his car. See, the premise for this trip was that they were going to visit Josh's step-grandparents, I believe. I don't think they were Clint's parents, I think they were Clint's wife's parents. And Josh had drank a whole bottle of hard liquor on the way. My problem with that is I don't really see Clint letting that slide. If he's driving, he knows that having an open container in the car is illegal, and I just don't see him admitting to that, so it's a little weird. I don't understand this whole situation. Josh says before he knew it, he was outside of the location. I would love to know personally if he ended up drinking that in the car, if that's the truth. We'll get into the Papa Nips conspiracy theories here at the end. I have a couple theories on what really happened. But for now, I'm going to let the man himself explain his reasoning for visiting the Clink. I'll hop in here and there. You guys know the usual format. But just keep in mind all of that police report, which is an actual fact. All of that is true. Keep that in mind when Josh is speaking.
It's that skinwalker who kept bashing
It's
my brains
this
in
guy! What up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra. We chillin'. Officially like Rockstar villains.
Show me your secrets.
I did get arrested in Cheyenne. And honestly, that was my wake-up call. Nothing really happened when I was in prison. I was pretty much in a drunk tank in a holding cell by myself for the entire night, and then for half of Saturday. They let me out of the jail without having to pay a bond, and the cop that arrested me was super patient, so I appreciate that. But honestly, that was my wake-up call to cut down on my drinking, you know? Yesterday, I had 2 tall cans of Bud Light and a half pint of Jack Daniels, not gonna lie. But today, I bought 1 tall can of Bud Light. I bought it this morning, and I have not touched it or opened it. I was waiting until after 5 o'clock to have it because I am going to cut down on my drinking. Rudolph, thank you for your $1 holler. That's what's up. Fuck the trolls. Tom, thank you for your $1 donation. And again, fuck the trolls. You do realize that if the trolls give me $1 in Cash App or PayPal and they send a bunch of nasty messages, I'm going to twist the message up to make them look stupid and then take their money and run with it. So, yeah, how do you like them apples? I wanted to put sushi and bacon on my nachos that I did earlier, but when I ordered sushi and wasabi, they were out. So it is what it is. I ended up getting some crab meat instead. Now that's after 5 o'clock and I haven't had a drink all day. Let's get into it. Grab our trusty cup here. The fans of sense. I don't even remember what the fuck I did, to be honest. All I can remember was getting out of my dad's van in Cheyenne at a loafing jug and just to stretch my legs and smoke a cigarette from traveling in the car. Next thing you know, I'm in jail. And when my dad told me what the fuck I did, I felt like the biggest piece of shit. I had 1% left on my phone. I got all of my stuff back except for my pipe tobacco and my magic wand. So it is what it is. I made another one to replace it, so yeah.
His fucking combination of bacon, sushi, and nachos. Like, that's fucking gross. And by sushi, you know he means because this motherfucker can't eat sushi. He doesn't know what sushi is. He eats fucking California rolls. Because if he ate actual raw fish, he might actually die. And like, you know that's what he meant anyways, because he was talking about, oh, I just got some crab meat. It's like, okay, yeah, surf and turf nachos sound awesome. Maybe not crab. Maybe not crab and, like, pork. That sounds fucking ridiculous.
I got out of jail. There was a bell tower down the street going off on Saturday, and then a bunch of crows were flying over my head.
I can't.
It was majestic, to say the least. So the 2 things I'm going to do in my life to better myself is to slow down on my drinking and to seek some therapy. Even though therapy is a waste of time, I'm far too intelligent for that shit. I don't need a therapist to know why I'm depressed.
Therapy's not a waste of time. It just doesn't work.
I'm not going to go into reasons why I'm depressed on YouTube. That's just none of y'all's business. But,
Yeah, but when he mentions crab meat, like, you know it's not crab meat. It's
not
like
trying to spurg out, but when Ozzy Osbourne ended up
imitation fucking
in
crab
prison
sticks.
for almost killing Sharon because he was way too drunk and way too high, and
I don't
just
think
wake
this-
up
and I don't
moment
think
of, what
this
the
guy
fuck am I doing with my
actually
life?
seasons any of his shit.
I didn't try to kill anyone, mind you, but I did have one of those moments.
So it's just crab meat and shitty nacho cheese.
You know what I'm saying? And honestly, my dad is awesome. I don't deserve the awesome family that I have.
Now, like,
And normally when I drink
the
or
reason
get
why I'm
drunk
saying
and
it's
I
wrong
black
is,
out,
like,
I
why
don't get aggressive or
wouldn't you
violent
just use
or
something
angry or
like-
belligerent. Normally I just stumble around and pass out. You know what I'm saying? That's only
Yeah, it
happened
probably
like
would.
twice in the last couple of months.
Or, you know,
And it's not a good look,
shrimp.
you know? So I am making a solid effort here to drink less. In fact,
never
on
stop.
Sunday at Christmas dinner, when I had it with my family here in town,
My
a family
alcohol-
friend
My alcohol
brought
is
over
going
some
to kill me.
delicious scotch. I'm not going to give his name, but I proved to my dad that, you know, I can cut down on my drinking. If you want to count my drinks that I had at Christmas dinner on Sunday, I literally had 2. That was it. I had a Jack and Coke, classic, and then I had a small taste of the scotch that he brought over.
Yeah, but this dude's
And that was
totally
it,
not, like,
You know? And my dad's words,
Cobra
hey, man,
doesn't
that
doesn't
took
do shit
real,
like that.
real strength. I'm proud of you, Josh. You know what pisses me off about alcoholism is people's attitudes towards it. They treat you like, you know, and, oh, you're helpless. You're powerless to do anything. You know, instead of being like, that's negative reinforcement, people.
Nobody says that. That's not negative
No, I'm not going to
reinforcement.
stop drinking or doing drink combos because that's what I do. People on YouTube love my drink combos. However, you're not going to see it as much. I'm not cutting down on alcohol for anyone but myself and for my family and my fans who care about me. And honestly, fuck the trolls. Y'all's obsession with me is more unhealthy than my drinking.
Excuse me, was that a taser noise? Are you gonna tase me in here, homeboy?
Now, when I went to prison, they pretty much took everything. My rings, my spikes. I got it all back, minus my pipe tobacco and my magic wand, but it is what it is. I can always get more pipe tobacco, so I'm not worried about that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a master wand maker, so there you go. When I asked the cop about it, he said, well, you might have lost it when you were at Loaf and Jug or whatever. But when I asked my dad about it, he said, well, the cops took it, and it's probably in the police department vault somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
It is what it is. But
Oh, no,
honestly,
no, it's
going
not.
to jail was honestly a wake-up call for me, you know. Because at first, I didn't realize what the fuck I did.
It's Naked and Afraid, the game.
You know. And then when I was talking to my dad on the phone in jail and stuff, freaking, there was this dude across from me on the other side of the hallway just telling me to shut up and just trying to as hard as he can to start shit with me. I pretty much told him to fuck off. You know, this dude was saying, you look like a sex offender and you have no friends. And I said, dude, I hate sickos more than I love Ozzy Osbourne. And then I told him, I says, your mom's a sex offender. And then I told him, I said, dude, I'm a famous YouTuber with almost 50,000 subscribers. I got more friends than you'll ever have.
You can already see that Josh is trying to spin this visit to jail as some big macho thing that he did. Yeah, you know, he's been to jail. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's a goth badass from hell. He practices dark magic. That's why his torso phases in and out. He wants to make this a big, badass, triumphant thing. When in reality, it's not, Josh. It is a rock bottom moment. Your family wants you to seek therapy, and in your own words, the only reason you're doing it is for them. You claim that you are too smart for therapy, Josh. That tells me everything I need to know about you, bro. But when I started watching you, you were nowhere near this full of yourself. I swear to God, it is ever since you turned on that PayPal and those Cash App donations, ever since people just started throwing money at you, you've gotten so stuck up, my man. So stuck up, it makes it hard to watch you at times. I'm sorry, I know this is turned into a rant, but it's the truth.
I took your stick.
It has turned into e-begging simulator. Right in front of you, he might as well have... he has his cup, but he's not shaking change around in it, asking for money. He's just saying donations are much appreciated. No, this has turned into alcoholic begging simulator. You just got thrown into jail for public intoxication. You need therapy.
And on top of that, I'd already had my clothes on, my hats, and I was getting the fuck out of there. So I wasn't gonna do shit to make me have to stay any longer. As far as I was concerned, I'm like, fuck you, asshole, I'm getting out of here. So you have fun being in the tank. And nobody really fucked with me physically, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have let it happen. And, yeah. I was pretty much in jail for like all of Friday night and half of Saturday.
God damn it.
And what did I do to entertain myself? Seems how I didn't have technology. I pretty much fucked with people. There was this other dude across
I ain't got a job right
the
now.
hall from me.
If
And I kept
was like
doing shit like,
disgusting,
hello, Clarice.
depressing,
and then telling obnoxious Christmas jokes as loud as I could just to make the police officers laugh their asses off. You know, dumb shit like that. And they would not let me out until
think
I
about it,
blew
it is a contribution to the
zeros.
world, like being that, like,
Which, you know,
vile,
it is
because it makes everybody else feel better about themselves. You know?
Honestly, I feel like a piece of shit for what I did. I said some really hurtful things.
Like, he's gonna say this shit like
I'm
he's
not
turning
going to
over
get
a
into
new
detail
leaf,
what
but,
got
like,
me there, but it was so bad.
It's kind of
Like,
all
I
the
was
same shit all the
stumbling
time.
around the Loaf and Jug parking lots, and I blacked out and didn't even realize what I was doing. And frickin' people were trying to get gas, and they were honking their horn, telling me to get the fuck out of the way. And my dad kept on telling me, Josh, calm down, Josh, calm down. He said it was surreal watching it. And that was kind of my wake-up call, like, you know what? I love to drink alcohol, but I don't need to do it in, like, excessive amounts. A little bit every now and then ain't gonna hurt.
I think the term is ad nauseum.
Pretty much ignoring my phone right now so I can focus on the video. So yeah, if you can avoid going to jail, I would. Thank you, Clint Whitaker, for your $5 to Cash App and PayPal. They write, get you a beer on me too, Cobes. Cheers.
Great donation. That was a great donation. Get a beer on me. And you know he is. No, he said something here that...
That was kind of my wake-up call, like, you know what?
Oh, yeah. Him, like, saying, oh, well, if you don't have to ever go to jail or prison, I recommend not doing it. And it's like, well, yeah, you dumb fuck. Of course don't do that. He's gonna be the new fucking JD Delay because he spent 2 days in like, fucking holding. And because, you know, he was talking shit on Cyrax. Gotcha. I figured since they can see you anyways, it just didn't really matter. Because, like, when I was first playing this game, I was doing all sorts of paranoid shit, like I was... Yeah, they definitely do. What if I take that lamp from that burnt house and just bring it here? Drag it all the way fucking back. Just for it not to work. Yeah, and I was doing this whole thing just like scarily peeking through the cracks. I got to the second part before. Once. And then I fell off, my PC broke, and now I'm back here. Oh! Oh, wait, yeah. Well, that's awesome. At least that's the same trap that, you know, you just have for free. God damn it. I fucked up. It's Shia LaBeouf. Every enemy in this game is just Shia LaBeouf. Oh! I really just broke my light bulb. See, it's shit like that that bothers me. The little creaks in the floorboards. I don't know, I like to go back to this every now and then. I'm not super into this game. But I just need something different. Oh shit, I had that mushroom. Join me in what? Oh. I mean, it depends on what I got. What I'm feeling like. I don't know. Now it's a new day, I'm definitely playing something else, though. A little bit at a time. I can't... I gotta moderate. Because patience is a virtue, yes. But also playing a game that has patience being the virtue is kind of slow. On top of that, I'm usually playing single-player games. Just not really into trying to manage things anymore. That's probably why my Discord's dead.
Let's go! Welcome to episode 1 of Jerma's Big Adventure. Life is pain! I hate... The giant enemy spider. Coffee, Cheetos, chicken. Is it like a currency thing?
Finally, I don't have to do any more commentary. I can just have my very own Germa do it for me.
That's not that high, right? It's not about that high up. Fall joke. Hold on, wait. I'm probably like 150,000 feet.
Oh, you see, really, what really sucks is that I had that 3 months of Xbox Pass, and I just can't use it. So anyway, what's the point of streaming? Or what's the point of, like, streaming these games that I don't even want to play? Like, I don't want to play a Yakuza game where I'm going to be way out of the fucking... Like, I only played 0. I'm distracted by that rat.
The ooey gooey cheesy. I gotta go. You know what I mean? I gotta go. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go.
Is this a Unity game? This has to be. There's no fucking way.
Ooh, Pog!
Yes. Why would I travel any other way? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. There he is. No. Not the little scream. Like, it's the ultimate mode of travel. Like, what do you mean? Are those hit markers? Is that what that is? I'd have to reinstall Payday 2, I think. I don't know. I think I still have it installed. No, I'm always looking. I'll absolutely fucking play Payday 2. Are you kidding me? I don't think I'll be able to stream it, but hey.
Let's go.
Payday 2's my shit. No, stop doing that. No? No. No, I guess not. So I'm gonna install that. I'll play that later, and we'll we'll play that later and shit. I'll go install that now.